Hey everybody, Matt here from Matt's Movies, Music and More, welcoming you to this week's movie review episode. The film I'm talking about today is kind of dedicated to its lead actor and director of this movie, given that he passed away last year, and it was something I wanted to check out that I hadn't seen before. So the movie I'm talking about today is the 1981 crime thriller Sharky's Machine, which is directed by and also starring Burt Reynolds. Now, Burt Reynolds plays Tom Sharkey, who is a narcotics sergeant for the Atlanta Police Department, and he's working on a transaction with a drug dealer called Highball, and another member of the force called Smiley unexpectedly shows up during the sting, and it causes the drug deal to go wrong, and eventually Sharkey gets demoted, so he gets put in the Vice Squad, and really the Vice Squad is to deal with arresting, hookers and people like that. And whilst he's doing interrogation of particular prostitute rings, he finds that there's this high-class call girl who is played by Rachel Ward, and she's involved with the mafia, in particular a guy called Victor, who comes to her apartment, and he's been controlling her life since she was a young girl, and now she wants out. So it's really about the story that Sharky kind of falls for this call girl whose name is Domino, and it's a complicated one because it's a decent movie, and it's got really good actors in it. I mean, you've got people, not just Burt Reynolds, but you've got people like Charles Durning, Bernie Casey, and you've got Henry Silva as well, and of course Rachel Ward, as I said. This was a big hit in 1981, and it's one of, I think, only 5 or 6 movies that Burt Reynolds directed. He wasn't really known as a director, but to be honest, his movies as director were not huge hits. But this one was probably more of a hit than many of his other films. And yeah, I was taken aback by the beginning of the movie when Sharky's Machine starts and you hear the song Street Life by the Crusaders. It's been re-recorded, and Randy Crawford, who originally sung the song for the Crusaders, she's singing the song again, and it's a great way to start a movie, but it does feel very weird that it's to start a movie like this. I would kind of expect that song to start more maybe for a blaxploitation movie, something like Shaft or something like that. But what did I think of Sharky's Machine? Yeah, I think it's pretty decent. I think Burt Reynolds is very good in the movie. As a directed movie that he's done, I can't vouch for the other movies that he directed, but it's not bad for what it is. Henry Silva's very good in this film as a hitman who's kind of like a mysterious hitman who, he doesn't fail. He always gets the target and stuff like that, and he's very good in the film. Bernie Casey I like anyways. I'm a big fan of him, and Sharky's Machine is a movie that I was always curious to see, because I remember as a kid seeing it in the video shelves in my parents' collection, and I always thought, yeah, this looks kind of cool, and I watched it and I was like, yeah, it's alright, it's not too bad, it's nothing special, but it's very much of its time, I'd say. This feels like a 70s movie, given that it came out in 1981, but it does feel like it's one of those last sort of late 70s movies going into the beginning of the 80s. So yeah, what do you guys think of Sharky's Machine? Is it something you guys have heard of or you've seen? Are you fans of Burt Reynolds? If you are, we have covered on Matt's Movies, Music and More a movie which I love with him in it called Deliverance, so you can check that out. It's on our What Did You Think series. Check out the Facebook, Instagram and Twitter pages. You'll find out all the information of potentially upcoming videos as well as previous videos we've done on the channel. So thanks very much everybody, and all the very best to you. Bye bye.